Good boy. What's up guys, my name is the Below Average Gamer, aka Bag, and welcome back to the React channel, where today we're going to be delving into the subreddit of Am I the Asshole, or AMAIO. Let's get into it. Okay, surely this is our first arsehole. Am I the arsehole for making a girl cry at my work? So, I work at a grocery store, and I used to work as a courtesy clerk. What the hell's a courtesy? I thought you said curtsy clerk, like, you know that thing girls do, like curtsy. A courtesy clerk, which basically involved janitorial duties. So, alright, so fine, you're a janitor. I'm a cashier now, but I still face the store before closing when it's not busy. I finished facing and cleaned my register early, and I noticed this girl who's been working at the store for a few months as a courtesy clerk was falling behind on her duties because she was yapping with the self-checkout guy all shift long. The passive aggressiveness is already kind of bleeding through in this post. The word yapping says that you don't like this. You don't like this person. I told her 3 times specifically that I would do the manager's office trash to help out. Keywords, manager's office. So I took out the... Why is that a keyword? So I took out the manager's trash and finished that an hour before close, and I started doing other tasks like cleaning the back bathrooms of the store. Since no one does that, cleaning the break room and taking out the specific trash cans there too. As I finished my duties right before closing, the closing manager asked if I had taken out all the trash, since she said I would take out the store's trash. God, this is like written in such a brain dead way. I'm just saying trash every other word, and manager's trash, take out the trash, do the trash. I said I'd do the trash, you're doing the trash. Told her basically how no one does their job here anymore, and all that I had to do because I did half of her closing tasks. The manager then made her stay after to finish the remaining trash, and she cried the entire time because she had to stay after hours. Am I the arsehole for making her cry? You sound like someone that would actually really piss me off. 1. You write terribly. I write terribly, but I don't post on Reddit, do I? No, I'm here speaking. I'm here speaking terribly to a camera. So yeah, 1, you write badly. It makes my job tough. I'm already biased. I'm already thinking you're the arsehole, all right? Number 2, you made her cry. She's just chilling. Like, she's working. It's clearly like a minimum wage job, right? Who gives a shit about the trash? Like, come on. Like, you're working minimum wage. Just do the bare minimum. It's the key word is in the word minimum wage. Do the bare minimum and get paid. So like, the fact that the trash hasn't gone out, you might really care about that. But frankly, if we met in real life, I don't think we'd get along. I don't think we get along. I think you're an arsehole. I think you make her job harder, and she probably doesn't care as much about it as you do. So yeah, I think you're the arsehole. I think you're the arsehole. Not conceptually, just principally. You know what I mean? Like, the concept of you getting angry about no one doing their job, understandable. When you put it into context, the fact that you're in a minimum wage job doing clerk work, janitorial stuff, it sounds like at a store because there was a cashier. No one cares. No one cares. It's not your job to care. So just let her not do her job, and you try and stop being an arsehole, okay? Oh, all the comments saying not the arsehole. I think you're an arsehole. Am I the arsehole for pitting my grandma against my mum after an argument? Hello, so over Christmas break, I, 19 female, got outed / came out accidentally as queer to my family. Ah, so you're a lesbian. Cool. My mum found an image on my phone of me and my friends at Pride last year that she was not supposed to find, but it turned into a whole big thing. She said she wouldn't kick me out, but she was mad and disgusted. Why are you disgusted that your kid's at Pride? Like, it's just a festival. You don't have to be gay to go there. I was upset and quite frankly angry myself, so I left and called my grandmother. My grandmother, my mum's mum, I mean, yeah, what? Why are we explaining what a grandmother is? Can somebody explain what mum means? Is a staunch LGBTQ plus supporter. Yeah, let's go. Strong support. I told her my situation and drove to her house in tears because I was upset at my mum. I told her my feelings and how hurt I was by my mum's actions, and she took good care of me until I went back to college several states away. My parents just found out that I contacted her and went to her. They said that I was deliberately causing problems because now my grandmother is mad at my mum for being homophobic towards me. As much as I would like to say that all of my decision was just because I was scared, there was an ounce of me that went to my grandma because I knew she would not be mad about it. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I also don't know who else I would have gone to. I feel bad, and now my entire family situation is worse. Am I the arsehole? No, you're not the arsehole, man. This is one of those posts that's just like, oh, I've got into a situation, like, can someone tell me I'm not the bad person? Like, come on, be a bit more self-assured. You know you're not the bad person, right? They must know they're not the bad person for this. All they've done is just go to Pride and be a lesbian, which is sound, like so sound. I think lesbians are so cool. I think lesbians are the best, man. I hope my wife's not watching this. And yeah, she's gone to Pride. She's been a lesbian. That's cool. And then her mum's obviously not okay with it. And then she's gone to someone that is okay with it. So I think that's the best thing you can do. If you have someone in your life that doesn't accept you for who you are, you don't need to force your life upon them. Even if it's your mum, just it sounds like she's doing things behind closed doors, which is 1, that's respectful, 2, considerate of their feelings. So just carry on doing that, and like go to the person that can support you, like your grandmother. They're part of your family too. I think they've done absolutely nothing wrong wrong in this situation. I think their parents are being a bit mean. Just as an afterthought, I've got a daughter, and it would be the best thing ever if she growed up to be a lesbian. Like, not in like a creepy way, just as like a protective father way. Like, I'd much rather her be a lesbian. When she grows up and watches this is going to be so funny. Am I the arsehole for refusing to cook for my partner anymore? I'm a 28-year-old female and have been doing almost all the cooking in my household for the past 2 years. My partner, 30 male, can cook, but he rarely does. I've been taking cooking classes at my local college and in the past in high school for several years. I've enjoyed cooking for him, but at this point it's basically expected. The issue is, no matter what I make, he always has something negative to say. If it's healthy, it's too bland. If it's indulgent, it's not good for him. If I try a new recipe, he says it's not something he'd ask for. Okay, first thing is him being ungrateful, being a bit of an asshole, I'll be honest. At this point, being a bit of an asshole. Not to mention the fact that you've been cooking for 2 years. When it's like me and my wife, sometimes I'll cook for like 2 weeks straight and then I just won't cook for like 6 months. We don't have much structure in place, but like we kind of cover each other. Her more than me, I'd say. But I hope she's not watching this because I am the better cook. He'll also add salt, hot sauce, or something else before even tasting it. Okay, this I'm guilty of. Whenever my wife cooks anything, I'll just chuck on like Cholula hot sauce. I don't know if you guys have ever tried Cholula, but it bangs. Like, it is the bangiest bang sauce in the world. I don't think that's too bad. That's just like personal preference. Like, adding hot sauce, maybe too much salt would be weird, but like I love hot sauce. I'll add hot sauce on anything. And my wife gets pissed off about it as well. Like, if she makes something and I chuck hot sauce on, especially if it's something that hot sauce doesn't usually go on, she starts to get very annoyed. I spent over an hour cooking. He took one bite and said, "It's okay, but you should have done it differently." Okay, he's being an arsehole. That's straight up being an arsehole. I snapped and told him I'm done cooking for him. I said I'll cook for myself, but he can handle his own meals from now on. I don't think it's fair to keep putting in effort just to be criticized, but now he's upset and acting like I'm the problem. I think this one's pretty cut and dry, and I think the person posting this knows this. They're going over and above. They're looking after him. I mean, I don't know the rest of the context actually. Let me stop myself there. This guy could be working 12 hours a day. He could be a really hard worker that he doesn't have any time to cook, and maybe she doesn't have a job, and maybe all she does is cook. So based on the information in this post, I'd say this guy's being an asshole, and definitely the way he's speaking, regardless of the context, is asshole behavior. Unless he's like joking or something, but I don't know. I would do exactly what you've done. I would just say, I'm not going to cook anymore for you. If you're gonna speak to me like that, don't get no cooking. All right, don't get no food from me, man. So are you the asshole? No, you're not. Congratulations. Am I the arsehole for telling my friend she's wrong for blowing up on me and recording me whilst I was blackout drunk? Sounds like you're not in the wrong here. I mean, blackout drunk is one thing, but that person, that's just on the title alone, that person sounds like they're taking advantage of you and being a bad friend. Going to try and make this quick. Friday night, me and my friend went out to the bar and I've had 2 dirty Shirleys. What's a dirty Shirley? I've heard of a dirty martini, but what's a dirty Shirley? Hang on, I'm going to look this up. My grandma's called Shirley, just for context. A dirty Shirley is an alcoholic cocktail that serves as the grown-up version of a classic Shirley What's a Shirley Temple? Oh, it's a mocktail. It's a simple, sweet, and bright red drink that gained popularity as a nostalgic summer cocktail. I hope AI is not lying to me. Wow. Okay, fine. I mean, vodka, grenadine, lemon and lime, cherries. This actually sounds pretty good. I wonder what it looks like. Let's see. Mate, I would love to have a dirty Shirley. I love red drinks. Any drink that's red, I'm a fan of, like Coca-Cola, strawberry juice. That's about it. And now dirty Shirleys. I'm in. I'm sold. Anyway, I have no idea what happened after that. Genuinely no memory. Okay, I've been there. I know that feeling. You've had one too many of your favorite drink and you wake up the next day, no clothes, no shoes, in the back of your own car, covered in sick. What? No one else has done that? Next thing I know, I'm home in my bathtub, water running and floor flooded. There's vomit all over the bath mat and the floor looks like the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, this person knows what I've been through. I was terrified as I started to realize what had happened. I mean, obviously I had no memory, but I did know I was drunk and now I'm in the bathtub. I get out and put a towel on, walk to my room. It's 5 a.m. and my friend is sleeping in my bed in pajamas. I wake her up and ask what the fuck happened and she tells me this. We left the bar because she realized I drank too much, but she was also tired and wanted to go home. It was 11 p.m. I was running in the streets just sort of being crazy and I wouldn't get in a cab. Man, this girl just sounds like me when I'm drunk. I have to say this, like I'm biased towards this girl. She's got a bit of a bag in her, you know? Then she said when we got home I was violently throwing up, so she put me in the bath and apparently she was tired, so she just left me in there. That's so dangerous, by the way. If your friend's blackout drunk and you just fucking plug them in the bath, and obviously the place flooded, so maybe you just left the tap on or something, that you could have killed this person. So far this person's not the arsehole at all. I mean, like, she got drunk, but like her friend could have killed her. Like, I feel like this should have have been the start of the story. The title should be, am I the asshole for telling my friend she's in the wrong for almost killing me? Then she proceeds to show me a bunch of videos. She recorded everything. In the videos, she's screaming at me, saying awful things. She says she hates me, I'm worthless, she's done being my friend, and I'm crazy. Sounds like your friend's having a bit of a crazy moment there. That sounds very emotional for, like, we've all been there where your friend's drunk and you've got to kind of look after them. Usually you don't fucking go in on them like, you're worthless, I'm done with being your friend. That's just bad friends. Like, either leave or stop shouting abuse at them, you know? Then she shows a video of me in the tub when we get home. She filmed me in the tub with no clothes on and vomiting. All the other videos are her cursing me out and I'm crying, saying, please don't yell at me. And she continued to. And she was laughing while showing me these videos, saying it's so funny, and she basically didn't mean anything. Yeah, okay, fine. Like, when you're drunk, like, you say shit to each other, but this sounds pretty serious. I mean, it sounds like the girl in the tub, obviously not died from drowning, which is a plus, is now being traumatized by you, and you're just screaming at her, and she's like, sorry, that was a terrible impression. It really took the seriousness away from the situation. I then started to realize that she should have never let me stay in the bathtub blackout drunk. Thank you. I could have either choked on my own vomit or drowned in my sleep. I told her this wasn't okay. She says it's all my fault. You got a bad friend, man. You got a bad friend. You're not the arsehole. Work on the blackout drunk thing though, because like, drinking leads to issues in your life. You need to be able to stop before you get blackout drunk. Otherwise, shit like this will happen even if it's not your fault. Like, your friend's definitely in the wrong, but work on the blackout drunk thing, okay? And no, you're not the arsehole. Oh, we've got a baby. Baby? Hello. Oh, you've been sick. You want to cuddle? You want to say hello to everyone? Say hello. Daddy, yeah. Yeah, I thought you'd be sick. You're only struggling with a bit of sickness, aren't you? Let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Turn away and slam that door. Right. Am I the asshole for refusing to give my parents my location after they stopped paying for my tuition? I'm a sophomore in college. Until last semester, my parents were paying for about 3/4 of my tuition and my housing. However, they insisted I used the Life 360 app showing my location to them at all times. It wasn't optimal, but I figured it's up to them since they're paying for me. Over the holidays, however, my dad and I had a huge argument because I changed my major from biology to nursing. He told me I was throwing away a bigger opportunity, but I feel like I can help more people in this way. Since then, I've had to start working 2 jobs and take out multiple student loans. I pay for everything now. My parents give me 0. Anyways, last weekend I went on a road trip to another state and my mum started texting me non-stop, demanding to know why I was in another state. I'd forgotten about the tracking app at this point. I realized that's how they knew and I just deleted the app. Then came the call from both my parents, both of them saying how dangerous it is for me not to be tracked by them all the time. I told them I'm paying for my own life now, I value my privacy and I don't feel comfortable with the app. This has really infuriated my dad and upset my mum because she thinks I'm trying to cut them off completely or something. They said if I don't turn it back on, then I'm not welcome at Thanksgiving this year. Okay, that's kind of petty. I've got to be honest. That's very petty from your parents. They seem a bit overbearing. Got to set some boundaries, I think. Just go old fashioned, you know? Like, they can text you saying, where are you? And you can just say I'm safe, or like, I'm on a vacation, I'm safe. You know, you're 19 years old. I get it. As a father of a daughter, I can't imagine any world where I don't want to know where they are. Doesn't matter how old she's going to be. I'm always going to want to know that she's safe. And I think it's probably just uncomfortable for them to give up a bit of that control. It's probably just going to be a bit of a process, you know, bit of a process whereby they need to trust you a bit. You need to tell them a bit more about, you know, where you are and stuff. And then you'll come to like a happy medium. Right now, both parties are pissed because you feel like your privacy's been invaded and they feel like they've lost their daughter. So, yeah. Are you the arsehole? No. You've just put some boundaries in place and they're just kind of like ricocheting off of it. You just need to like work on it a bit. And I'm sure you'll come to a happy medium. It doesn't sound like the end of the world, I'll be honest. But you are not the arsehole.